All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back updates and information as it is hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead, subscribe, like, comment, and share. All right, welcome back. In case you want to support us on this channel, kindly indicate for the good work we are doing. I know that a lot of you love our work, and many has been asking me, how are we going to support you? How are we going to support you now? This is Yuletide season. In case you want to support our channel, kindly go ahead and indicate. Just write me on the comment section and say, I want to support the good thing you are doing. If you want to support us in dollar, in pounds, in euro, any currency, in naira, we are ready for you. Just to say thank you to our channel that we have been doing a nice work and be bringing you good information and current update where they happen both in Biafra and all over the world. Meanwhile, let's go down to the information of the day as see the shelle. Of course, you know that this government where they call the manu say sometimes na lie na in the fool for their mouth. Okay, but I will show you the information where they thread now. They say shallow graves discovered as security dislodge IPOB ESN camps in Imo State. The Joint Security Task Force in Imo State, also known as Operation Udoka, has arrested over 20 suspected members of the indigenous people of Biafra and its security wing, the Eastern Security Network, in a joint clearance operation. The operation saw security forces raid and destroy camps linked to the group in Ako Community, Okigwe Council area of the state, dislodging them from the area during the raid. Several stolen vehicles, arms, ammunition, and explosive devices were recovered. Shallow graves believed to contain remains of victims allegedly killed by the group were also discovered. The commander of the 34th Artillery Brigade, Obinze, Brigadier General U.A. Lawal, the State Commissioner of Police, Aboki Danjuma, and the Special Advisor to the Governor on Security, Joseph Obonna, disclosed this during an assessment visit to the community. They reiterated the commitment of the state government and security operatives to eliminate criminal elements and restore peace and stability in Imo State. Commending their personnel for their achievement, they urge residents of Ako community and the entire state to collaborate with security efforts to maintain peace. Lawal and Danjuma further assured that those arrested would be thoroughly investigated to determine their involvement in the activities of the group, with those found culpable facing the full weight of the law. They added that efforts were underway to exhume corpses from the shallow grave for identification and proper burial, while recovered stolen items will be returned to the rightful owners. Prior to now, you couldn't enter the community because criminal elements had taken over, but today we are here. Through this operation, we have restored peace, said Brigadier General Lawal. All right, welcome back. This is happening live in Imo State, in Okigwe, in a village called Ako, where the NIG Dem Boys has reportedly said they went there and were able to capture plenty IPOB ESM members. One thing that happens these days is that every criminal caught in southeastern part of Nigeria is IPOB. Every person, every individual caught is an IPOB member, and I wonder where they get this mentality. Of course, you see these people releasing information without first of all, doing their investigation to make sure who these people are. But first of all, they broadcast the news to us and tell us that they will continue the investigation to ascertain whether these people are IPOB ESN or not. I think that before you release your information, you should first of all do your investigation, get the truth behind it before telling the masses whether these people are these people or not, because sometimes it is heartbreaking that things are going like this, that anybody that that steals. Any kind of person, you see them tagging them, the IPOB. All right, the IPOB members have said that they are not part of the United State of Biafra that was declared in Finland 4 days ago. I think that was done. That happened on the 29th of November, this 2024, and the conventions continued. And I think the convention is ending today, being the 3rd of December 2024. Let's go down to that information and see what the IPOB members, of course, you know that IPOB represents the indigenous people of Biafra. That acronym was founded by Mazin Nandekano Ohmadike, one of Ndigbo. But his successor, his junior boy, what did they call Mazin Simon Eba? It is believed that the offer was handed over from Kano to Eba. As Kano was incarcerated in the DSS custody, Eba took over and started doing a lot of things. As it is, Eba came up with what is called the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, and also what is called the United States of Biafra. But Casbos don't boss. The egg don't break, as the IPOB said they are not part to, and even Igala people say they are not part. Let's go to that information. And somehow some of these Igalas are some paid folks who are being paid to do what they want to do. Let's go down to the full detail of the information. The people of Kogi State have chastised the indigenous people of Biafra for including the Igala nation in its proposed United States of Biafra without their consent. The people of the Eastern Senatorial District of Kogi State, who spoke through the Igala Youth Council, condemned the declaration of what they termed faceless individuals who are trying to cast the Igala nation as enemies of sovereign state like Nigeria. All right. This is coming from the Igala youth people, but not all the Igala. This is just a particular district that is saying this thing. I believe that this must have been spurred by the senator representing that particular senatorial zone. Because, of course, you know that these politicians are very much afraid. They don't want to lose their position. That's why you see that in the government called the NIG government, both the legislature wing, both the executive arm, both the judiciary arm, all of them are not saying the truth because of fear of the executive. Most of them were appointed, and some of their office were as a result of settlement for some kind of work that they have done for the people who took over power. So you see the government settling them with one position. You see the government settling them with one position or the other. All right, Judicial. Meanwhile, it is the people, I believe it is the people who are representing that particular senatorial zone. They are the one who are sponsoring this thing. They say they don't want the Biafrans to raise them against a sovereign state like Nigeria. Of course, people need to understand that we have freedom of speech. And it's not about insulting people or inciting a particular set of people, but it's about saying your mind according to the stipulated constitution. People should become wise. I don't know why Africa is still very, very backward, but I blame it on the leaders, because had it been the leaders have gave their citizens the necessary tools to maximize their potential, I believe that by now Africa in general must have become better than every other country in the world, and maybe Nigeria or the Southeast or any one of them. But because the leaders have decided to rule with the power of hunger, you saw the new president of Nigeria that said, widen the tax nets and reduce their purchasing power. And that is what has been done to Nigerians. The tax nets have been widened and the purchasing power has been reduced. Widen the tax net and reduce the purchasing power. That's why Toyota Camry that you could get something like 700,000, 800,000 those days, or even 1 million is now 5 million, and some places 7 million. Common Toyota Corolla. You know, Shelley, everything does spoil for the obodo. Everything does spoil for the obodo. I say, who do this to the people? Nobody want answer. If I say na me do now, no be me do now, because I know the government, and at the government of the day, we be saying, and then they control things, and then they give us the shot, and then they call the shots, And we ourselves, now we be the short men. All right, 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 all right. A judge for Nigeria don't tell anti-graft agencies to start looking for big shot and stop pursuing Yahoo boys. Of course, you know that if you talk about the people will be the main Yahoo for this nation, now the politicians, so and then they go borrow money all over the world, and sometimes you begin to ask, what are these people doing with all the money? You find out that all this money are being squandered. They still enjoy the money. They tell us they will give us palliative. Now then go still corner the palliative put for their own pocket. Make I bring you the full detail of the information. Nigerian anti-graft agency should go after big fishes, not Yahoo boys, appeal court judge. The presiding judge of the Court of Appeal, Sokoto Division, Justice Mohammed Lawal, has urged Nigerian anti-graft agencies to prioritize going after the highly corrupt persons and not only the street or young fraudsters popularly known as Yahoo boys. This is as he noted that part of the problem facing fighting corruption in the country are judges. The part of the problem in the fight against graft in the country are judges. I have come across cases where judges give ex parte orders to stop investigation. We have to be very careful in granting orders against anti-corruption agencies as it amounts to ultra vires. Once you stop anti-corruption agency from investigating, you are killing the anti-corruption fight and matter. There are preventive measures to expose corruption and related activities in the public interest. Justice Lawal says this is even as he challenged the Independent Corruption Practice and Other Related Crime Commission (ICPC) to ensure inclusive prosecution of corrupt practices in the fight against graft in the country. He shared his thoughts at the opening of a one-day conference with State Attorney General in the Northwest on strengthening the ICPC's capacity for corruption prevention held in Kano State. Justice Lawal specifically cautioned the anti-graft agencies to go after bigger fish and not Yahoo boys, as the only way to fight against corruption could be firmly rooted. All right, I say kudos to the judge for saying that one, because a lot of criminals, Ndioshi, are hiding in the political office and no one is going after them. Meanwhile, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. Thank you for listening for today's edition. God bless you.